Good morning. So, I keep getting called to make morning videos, obviously. And so, I've never been a really early morning person. You know what I mean? Like, get up, do my hair type thing, you know. I'm good for, a while, just with my coffee and me. It's my meditation time in the morning, so after I do that, I've been being called to do videos. So, here I am in the morning, and I keep hearing, well, Veronica, you've done this before, as I've always said in my previous video. I've done this before. Well, there's a lot of things I've done before and have experienced that I go by, that, like I said, I channel. But something I come into awareness of is I naturally channel. Now, it doesn't matter who I'm talking to, what the conversation is, what topic it is. It doesn't matter, okay? I channel nonstop. So, I did come into awareness that, okay, well, I channel nonstop. I am who I am. I can't change that. It's not like I can stop it. I'm me. It's naturally genuine. It's that natural to me. I mean, I don't have to stop and go home and be... I naturally channel. That's how natural it is to me. So, well, something I've always done in my past is have coffee in the morning with my family. So, any of my family members, friends, anybody, I love to have coffee and chit-chat. And I know I talk a lot. I've talked a lot all my life. And I know I drive people crazy, okay? People that truly know me know I know this fact about myself. But, they don't love me nonetheless because of it. I mean, I know a lot of people are like, Ronnie, you need to quit talking. Just quit talking. And they say, all you talk about is life. Well, what else is there to talk about? Life? What do we do here? Are we alive here? Or, I mean, we live, right? Isn't that what life is? Life? We live? Okay. Well, let's not talk about life, okay? Let's just enjoy our coffee, apparently. Okay, we'll find something to talk about. Let's not talk about life, though, alright? Okay. Did you guys find anything to talk about yet? I know I didn't. I can't talk about life, so I can't talk about the trees because that's life too, And here's me with my rigged up camera on my thing, because my phone thing broke, remember? So I rigged up my phone. The redneck way. The redneck Michigan way. Or whatever people want to call it. There's rednecks everywhere. But, Michigan way. The Ronnie way. How is that? Ronnie's from Michigan. It makes me a Michigander, right? That's Ronnie's way of a camera set up for myself. I ain't got no money to go out and buy a bunch of camera equipment, okay? Or a bunch of makeup, or a bunch of awesome clothes, okay? This is me. Generally, naturally me. When I'm called to do a video, I'm called to do a video. So I guess I better start waking up, 4 o'clock in the morning and get all that done. So I can be here and gab and have my coffee with everybody. And this person's probably driving behind me wondering what I'm doing. I really don't care. Maybe I'm making a video for, family somewhere for the holidays. I'm going to send it to them. I could do that too. Oops, see, I'm dropping. I'm falling. I'm going down a dirt road, so it's really bumpy. So, and this person behind me, is just going to have to pass me or wait, till I get by. So if my phone drops, you'll know why. It's back in that phone dilemma thing for Ronnie. Ronnie has always got a phone dilemma thing when I'm trying to record a video. But anyway, you can see how dirty my car is. Yeah, I really got to wash it. These dirt roads. I'm telling you. Yeah, we got a lot of paved roads here too, but we got a lot of dirt roads left too, and that's where I like to be because it's out in the woods. I'm out in nature, all right? I drive around. I like to drive around on these dirt roads and stuff. Why? Because it's where the woods are. Okay? It's where nature is. So anyways, back to the topic at hand. I know I talk a lot, but I do naturally channel at all times for the most part. Oh, yep, unless I'm sleeping. Anyway, so becoming aware of that, I thought, well, I'll just have coffee with everybody and gab about life. And if you don't want to hear about life, well, I'm sorry. I mean, we live on this planet, right? We're here to live life. We strike conversation through experiences in this life, whether they be right at the moment or past. I mean, people even discuss futuristic things, they choose to, or laugh about how the future could be. That's something we always do with my family. Oh, could you imagine if, ha 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 ha. No, that's us. We like to laugh, and we like to drink coffee. Now, I need to cut back on my coffee. This I know. I also need to quit smoking. I'm going to admit, yes, I still smoke. I don't condone it. I don't think it's right. I did start when I was younger, way younger. I know I need to quit. It is a bad crutch that I have. It is psychological, and I know I need to take care of that. And I will. I use it for a crutch because I'm stressed. That's a psychological thing, I know. And knowing it is still hard, though, because, boy, when things happen, this 12-12-12, you know, portal, gateway, that was interesting. Quite interesting. A lot of us are, you know, feeling unworthy. We're feeling, you know, we're taking a lot. Yeah, I just say, what's left in us to surface is surfacing. We're also feeling things. We're feeling energies from Gaia. We're feeling her energies, and we're feeling her. This I know, because it was a week or so ago. Nope, it was 12-12-12. It was December 12th. It was that moon, and I did some purging. I went out into the woods. It was a night. I just sat there, and I just had to find just focus and just relax and ground. And all of a sudden, it's like I felt like this tiny little, just this little tiny little thing in this big world, on this big planet. Just this tiny little thing. And as I was sitting there, I could literally feel myself turn with Gaia, with Mother Earth. I could feel her turn. It wasn't a spinny, it wasn't fast. It was I don't know, before I had my Kundalini awakened, it's like you look up into the skies, and yes, you love the stars and the stuff, but you always see them moving. See that move? Well, guess what? You're moving. Okay? So, now I feel that very, very, on a very, very intricate level. And I'm not certain if other people have felt the same as me. But that is one description that I can use as far as, you know, feeling, you know, myself turn with the earth. Sometimes it can be quite powerful. It was very psychedelic feeling, kind of like an amusement park where you're on that ride. You get that little flippy in your stomach, and you're it's kind of between like going down a sharp hill and turning in a circle. But it's that fluttery, makes you want to, it's that feeling. But not as in any way, it's hard to describe. I'm sorry. I can't get more technical about that or more descriptive. I try. But, anywho, that's how it felt. So I know these things about myself, you know. I channel naturally. I don't have to sit there and, I mean, I do. I cleanse my area and I do everything, get myself into a good flow, but it's all the time. I mean, I can be with anybody any time of the day and talking about anything. And yeah, I'll go on and on and on and on. I'll just naturally channel. Oh yeah, everybody that knows me, my family, friends, everybody that's known me lifelong knows I talked a lot. I talk a lot, period. I just do. So, but I like it. I like me. There's no shame in that. So yeah, I'm going to be working on my quitting smoking, so y'all can help see me through that. Be going to the dentist, y'all get to help see me through that. Oh, fun times, yay! The joys. But those are my, well, not quitting smoking isn't my fear. It's more like, you know, just get me through the woman crankiness part. The woman crankiness. I mean, it'll make anybody cranky. It'll make anybody cranky. It'll make men cranky, women cranky. It don't matter, man. You gotta quit smoking. It's gonna make you cranky, alright? It's gonna make you cranky. Oops, there goes the phone. Told ya. I told you so. How many times do I say that? I don't say it very often. I don't like to tell people I told you so. And I lost my rubber band to hold this up, so I guess we'll just go like this. For now. So, oops, I'm covering the camera. Hello. Anyway, that's what's up. So down. Anywho. So, yeah, it's like that. Life. Let's talk about life. So when somebody says, "Man, Randy, quit talking. I'm so sick of you talking about life." Well, guess what? What else would you like to talk about? So I say you strike conversation with me. As long as it ain't crude or foul or, unrighteous or mean or, by all means. I that's what I say, start a conversation, because I channel like all the time. And I can definitely, talk up a storm. So I just want to definitely start using my energy, apply it where, it needs to be. I know this definitely strengthens me just by making videos. It strengthens me, gives me, the strength and return that I need no matter what. And that's because I just want to help everybody. And that is just truth. I grieve a lot. And a lot of times I know it's not my own, okay? I know it's, there are certain ones of us that are taking this. And everybody will go through a process of grieving through this awakening process. Because it's a grieving, it's like a grievance. A lot of crying. People say, "Oh, it's true, you cry." No, you have to cry. It's good to cry. I'm not saying you gotta force yourself to cry, but it'll just come naturally. And it's okay if you do. When you do, it's okay. Just cry. Who cares? Go sit alone and cry. I don't care. Just cry. I had a hard time, crying. I didn't like crying in front of people. My mom and dad, or, if I had to, okay, but I didn't like crying in front of people. I wasn't a huge, it's kind of like nip this in the butt. Will I cry for a minute just to kind of purge stuff out? Sorry. Yeah, I will. I think it's kind of a natural thing to get it out, Doesn't make you weak. Doesn't make you look, doesn't make you weak. Doesn't make you any lesser of a person. I don't care if you're male or female. Drop the dang gender thing already. Look past these physicalities, people. I mean, that's it. You really need to start having some compassion for one another. And I don't care what your skin color is. I don't care what your hair color is. I don't care what your weight is. I don't care if you have tattoos, no tattoos. I don't care if you're 7 foot tall or 3 foot tall. Okay? I don't care. Have compassion. I learned to have compassion for spiders, for crying out loud, and spiders are like one of my, I had to say, I fear spiders more than I do the dentist. So now that I'm doing my, I do that. I gotta do a mind over matter thing there. That's a lot of what I've done when I've healed and did different things or had to suffer certain pain, physical pain and everything else. It's a mind over matter. So when I say mind over matter, that's no different than rising above it. Okay? I've always had a mind over matter. That's one thing, that's one key thing to always keep in mind. There's always have a mind over matter. Think of something else that you can rise above whatever it is. Focus on it. That's what I always did. You got to find something to focus on. They say find a focal point. Oh crap. Like in Lamaze, mothers getting ready to have their babies. They tell you to find a focal point. That they're helping you to rise above that pain. Because, for a woman, I can honestly say, the worst pain, I'm not going to lie about it. My mom didn't lie to me, and I'm not lying about it. The worst pain a woman's going to feel, the very first worst pain that woman's ever going to feel in her life is childbirth. It's laboring. Doesn't matter whether they give natural childbirth or you have a cesarean. That labor, the ones that go in and end up with just a cesarean without any labor, be grateful. But Yeah, that's the worst pain a woman's going to feel in her life at that point. Okay, that point in time. After that, my next was my spinal, getting injured. The nerve pain from spinal damage. Loss of reflexes, muscle tone, having those nerves pinched, having them released after being pinched for quite a long time. A lot of pain. So, yeah, that was the worst. And then, of course, as far as the spine goes, my neck surgeries, that spinal surgeries there, those were actually by far worse than the lower back. I had 2 of each. And the 2 neck 9 months apart. It just, that is some painful crap. To me, that was worse than child labor or childbirth. I kept saying, I'd rather birth 10 more kids, I'd rather labor 10, 20 more kids and never go through this again. Yeah, it was like that. Even my open chest, okay? To me, I had a mind over matter. I thought about the worst pain I had in my life, which was my neck surgeries. That's what got me through the open chest. Even though I wasn't expecting that open chest, that kind of happened to save my life. However, I'm surprised. Anyway, I'm here. I'm not going to say I'm surprised it did. I'm just going to say, it was close. It was very close for me. That was my near-death experience. Anywho. Yeah. That too is why I'm also able to help people through this awakening process, because it's integrating. Okay, it's integrating. You have to integrate new energy, new consciousness. You're integrating it. You're allowing. You're letting it process. Some people, it may pass them by. It may come more naturally to them. But people that are down in lower vibrations, and that's not a fault thing. That's just a past childhood, past lifetime traumas, and just all that stuff that some people aren't even aware they have. Okay? I do feel that the lower vibration someone is in, when they have this awakening period, they're going to feel the more psychedelic feel to it. I think everybody does at one point, okay? But when you're down in lower vibration, all of a sudden your Kundalini awakens and you're in the high, from low to high, you're going to feel the effects of it, okay? You're going to have the signs and symptoms, should I say, of it, because that is exactly what it is. And it's energy, okay? It's energy. It's divine energy. You just adjust to it. You have to allow your body to adjust to it, which is integrating it. Sorry, my phone's ringing. I'm going to turn that off. Irritating me when I'm driving. But yeah, so you need to integrate that. When you start feeling these things, you start feeling worthless, you start feeling lonely, you start feeling abandoned. You start feeling like you're the only person in the world. You start feeling like everything is starting to fall down around you. You just want to stay within yourself. You want to find a quiet spot. And the one thing in your mind that you do think is silent and still. You feel like the only peace you will find is just to sit alone somewhere, silent and still. And just listen and take, in. So, yeah, it's quite interesting. Can be quite confusing at times. People will question themselves. They may question their own minds. At that point, it's nice to have a friend to observe your thoughts with, or a family member, either or, just whoever. If you've got that person, then talk to them. And that is what I'm here for. If you don't have anyone, okay, that's one purpose of us, okay, light workers and starseeds here. We're here for that purpose, all right? Because we know what it's like to feel alone. We've been here. We've done this process, okay? No one is alone. If you have no one to talk about and you're having these signs and symptoms, I am here. There's other light workers, okay, that can also help. Gabby from Witchy Vibes. I believe it's Paul from Soothe Glitch. Aluna Esh. There's others that they will help you, okay, just as well as me. We're all here. We're all here to listen, to give updates that will help you with emotions. It'll kind of help you to, like Una Esh is good at the energy updates. You kind of, the energies that you're feeling, kind of, I'll come on here and just speak, as a friend. We're carrying on conversation, so you know you're not alone. Yeah, I just want to help as many as I can, because people, their thoughts will be sometimes misled falsely. You have to know the difference between what is true and what is false, what is yours and what is not, as far as energies go. The more I speak, the more I will try to describe the experiences. Therefore, you will learn to grasp